Rabbil Alameen. Ya Allah, bless my more, bless my blood. Ya Allah. Tu'min wa sama'un. Usudi, Ya Allah. Ibadah na usudi, ibadah korun na usudi, ibadah malun na usudi, Ya Allah. I was going to make this video here though, about the breakdown of the Kalima, alhamdulillah. It's like what it entails, what it actually means and that, yeah, because it's like, the Shahada, it's so simple. Yes, we've all heard that, if you were to put it on a dollar, if you had the dunya on a weight balance and on a counterbalance on the one side, and if you put the kalima, the kalima on the other side, it will be heavier than the whole dunya. As a matter of fact, and that them few words are the heaviest words in the universe, alhamdulillah. Now I'll get down to it. The first part, the breakdown of this is having like tawheed, utter undoubted belief in God, the presence of God, the choices, because believe it or not, your destiny, believing that it's qadr, believing in Allah, writing out your destiny, your qadr, it's a fact, good or bad. You have to accept it, you have to believe it. If you don't believe that part of the kalima, you're just saying it. It's a slip service to you, innit, bruv? But that's one, You see, like, take a tree for example, and that, when the wind's blowing, you can't actually see the wind, but it's there, it's moving the branches and shaking the leaves and whatnot, so there's that. Now, believing in this kalima also entails the belief of, like, the criterion, of Allah. Allah, sent messengers. He's been sending messengers to this planet, to this dunya, to humankind, to mankind, for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, hundreds and thousands of years, fam. Let's not get it twisted, The first would be our father, humanity's father, Adam alayhi salam, and the last and the final, the seal of the prophets would be our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Every time I say, like, read Quran or read say a praising and that upon anything, anything associated with sabak, speaking it, I get a bit nervous because I want to say the best. It's like a competition for me to say the best. You know what I'm trying to say? That's how I feel anyways. I don't know about you guys. And you see what, my brother? The prophets that came before, what they came with, the scriptures that they came with, you got to believe in the Asmani Kitobuna. Because Asmani Kitobuna, Asman means sky and Kitab means book, innit? The books that came from, like, God, the book, such as the Injil, the Zabur, and the Torah, and of course the Quran. There are names to the Quran, you know what I mean, but I don't want to go into that neither because I'm afraid of saying anything wrong. You know what I'm trying to say, Aki? Anyways, you have to believe in all that, and obviously you have to adhere to the customs of the prophets, you know what I'm saying? And, like, we Muslims would say, like, believing in the Quran, and also believing in the Hadith and Sunnah, living the Hadith and Sunnah, exactly like living the part of the Sunnah, you understand? Now, let me just go on to the third one, The third one's basically very closely tied to the fourth one. Your qadr. Your qadr, what Allah wants for you. It's something that, that was written before, prior to you even coming into this dunya, So, when you take oath, you know, like, you say this kalima and that, alhamdulillah, you know that, you know, you were destined to be this, or you were destined to come, like you were born to this, your mother and your father, you were born in this hospital, but it was all destined for you, blood. Yeah, it was all, every last single bit of it, every last atom molecule of it is controlled by Allah. It's got nothing to do with you or what you want or what your mom and dad want or your grandma wants. You know what I mean, blood? It's everything is by the will of Allah. And can you see why you say, or I say, or we all say Allah's the best of planners? Alhamdulillah. Check that, yeah. So, you know, with this and that, with the third one, really, it's like we don't see, like humankind wouldn't see, yeah, but nature itself is, you know, it recites this kalima because these are building blocks, yeah, to, like, you know, what your faith is. You understand? These are like, you know, within yourself, these are like core thoughts and beliefs and that, alhamdulillah. Yeah. Now, fourth one would be right there.